Amit Brandon Kadosh, who joins me here in our studio, almost found himself in this position, but his story had a different ending, and he's here now with us. Amit, thanks for being here. Let's speak of your business. How did your life look before October 7th?
Wow. As a founder of an early stage startup, my life basically was presented by a roller coaster. That is the closest thing to have as a startup life. A lot of challenges to deal with, a lot of meetings. I was responsible for the business side.
And what exactly is the startup is doing?
Awesome. So what we're doing, the startup is Encorse, and what we developed in Encorse is we developed an app that can help you find the ideal meals around you from local restaurants based on your culinary profile. So basically, we developed an AI model that can understand about your preferences of food, whether you have any allergies, any lifestyle changes, price range, whatever. And based on those criteria, we can identify and find the ideal meals from local restaurants in your area and present it to you on the app for direct purchase.
And you've started in the US, and it's quite a success, right?
We can say.
And then you came to Israel to visit.
Yeah, I came here to Israel to visit.
During the holidays?
During the holidays, yeah.
And the war broke.
And the war broke unexpectedly, we can say. It wasn't even on my bride. I could even imagine like something like that gonna happen. You always start to forecasting stuff that might be trouble along the way or challenges, but nothing on that magnitude.
So once the war broke, you had to choose whether to go back to the States or to stay in Israel, and you've opted to go and serve.
It was never an option in the first place. It was obvious to me that we're going to stay here in Israel and do the best we can to fight.
So what have you been doing in those months?
Yeah, so a couple of days after the war broke, I find myself joining my unit back in up north Israel. I'm at the reservist force that served in Mount Hermon in the northern area of Israel. My job, my position in the field is I'm a telecommunication combat officer, and that's what I basically done. And in the border, we had a lot of things that we needed to take care of. Some of the things I can disclose over here.
And what happened to the business, because it heavily relies on you?
Definitely. So what happened? A couple of weeks since the war started, all of our R&D team was also in Miluim, also in reserve. So we got stuck in the pipeline with our existing customers. We're like, we don't have any maintenance, we don't have any product that we can sustain. So the business is running, and the employees over in the States are like, what's going on over here? Like, we bring in new customers we have to take care of, and we got stuck in that pipeline. And early on, I understood that if we're not gonna, it's only a matter of time that we're gonna shut down eventually if we not freeze operation immediately. And that's what I decided to do. We gather all of the business partners that we had at the time, and we say, hey guys, listen, we're gonna freeze operation for a bit.
And currently, once you've finished your reserve service, so what's the situation with the business once you're back in civil?
So we sold the company.
You did sell the company.
We sold the company. Yeah, we sold the company very unexpectedly. I didn't even aim to that to happen. So basically, what happened is I gather all of the business partners and say, hey guys, we're gonna freeze operation. And one of them say, hey, listen, I don't want you to freeze operation. How we can make it work? And suddenly I'm fighting myself in a phone call at 10:30 p.m. when I'm up in the mountains. I'm like getting the call, and they offered to acquire us.
And straight away you got injured.
Not straight away. So they gave us a timeline of 72 hours. It was a take it or leave it offer. So we had 72 hours timeline to think about what we're gonna do. So initially I thought, okay, maybe we can uplift that to maybe we can upsell that to get a better offer. And next morning, there is a lot of action happened in Miluim, a lot of anti-tank missiles that flew over the heads, we can say. And part of my unit, including me, got injured. And unfortunately, it's only minor things, so I'm happy to be here.
And tell me, what's now? I mean, back to the States, back to high tech, staying connected to the army. I mean, all options are open.
Yeah, all options are open. I think I'm going to stay here for a while until things going to cool off. But definitely I'm going to go back to the States. That's my goal. And the priorities have changed for me. Like, you know, and when we sell the startup, I was like, now is my time to focus on family, which I hadn't had the time back then. You know, I was mainly focused on my career, but right now try to focus on family.
And if I took your story and I try to copycat it to others, what would you say? I mean, because as I said in my opener, there are so many friends of you, so many reservists who go to serve their country and leave their loved ones behind and leave their businesses behind. Anything you think they should or can do?
I think one of the things that you have to understand is you have to be very authentic with yourself and very true with yourself to understand, like, okay, what is going on? Like, what is going to be in the future for the future of the company? And you have to look at that as some sort of a puzzle, like try to understand where you're going to go and be very authentic while you say that. Yes. And that's what I'm going to say to them, and keep believing in what you're doing.
Amit, keep smiling and stay here. Thanks.